Welcome to a brand new series in Timberborn, the Emberpelt faction. Yes, we are going into a modded faction. They are quite different. They are red. Some of them are grey. They are named after well-known modders in Timberborn, which is a little fun fact. And these are so different because they can't handle being wet instead of the normal beavers. Yes. So, before we get into it, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more. And thank you very much. So, let's get into it. This map is the 1000 Islands. So we got islands and a whole lot of water and bad water. And our beavers, they can't handle neither of them. Bad water even worse than the normal water. But I think we can handle it. So, let's get started. With a path down here, we got multiple different paths, but we'll get into that later. And first we need to cut some wood that's in the industry tab. So let's place here 2 logs and actually go ahead and let's mark some trees for cutting. So we can actually, use something. It's a little bit of a checkerboard pattern, so we can actually go ahead. Because we need to be careful for our trees, because we don't have unlimited trees yet. Because we don't have a forester yet. But important thing is our beavers, they shouldn't die of hunger. So we need a gatherer flag, so to collect all of these berries. These berries are still the same as the normal berries in Timberborn. And also let's place a farmhouse. And let's place 2 water pumps. Let's place one over here and one over there. Connect it all up. And let's plant some radish. They need 4 days to grow and we get 3 of them. And we can eat them raw. We can eat tomatoes and bell peppers, also raw, but they need quite a long day before they actually grow. So let's just place a field full of radishes. And a little warehouse for the berries. And a warehouse for the radish. Where it is? Radish. As you can see, this is all the eatable food. Apple pies, apples, baked beets, cornbreads, bell peppers, grilled beets, all these different kinds of things, which we can go into later. They are very much different from the normal Timberborn series, but excited. We also got some different trees, which we'll get into that a little bit later. Our lumberers, they are working, they are cutting down the trees. We'll have some water pumping over there. So as you can see, we got multiple different storage options, from the small industrial pile to a underground pile, and the same, with the warehouses. Underground warehouses are brand new for this faction. And an underground tank, which, it holds a lot of liquid. We're going to build a lot of those, because we can have multiple drinks. But we need to start somewhere, so let's start with building a small tank. Because you can see here, we can make apple juice, beet and radish juice, bell pepper juice. So much different things. Give them 18-hour work days because they don't have to work that far. So this one is almost done. So we can actually plant up our radishes. Over here we need to keep this free, but we are not getting into the water. The water will make the beavers wet, and that's not a good thing. They won't like it. They are working for it. They just need one more log. Well, they have that done by the end of the, well, the next morning. Yes, as you can see, there's so many different options. We need to separate the flow of water from here so we can actually have some more usable land. But that will take a whole lot of levees. For example, right over here, or over here and over here. So we can actually, you know, make some more arable land and grow trees and everything. But I haven't fully planned out how we are going to do it. Because as you can see over here, these are a lot of water sources. So there's a lot of flow. Let's go into dev mode and actually see. One flow, two, one. Yes, so it's quite a lot of flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 26 water over here and some more over there. But it's a huge volume over here, so... Oh, they have finished the farmhouse. So they can actually plant up everything. Let's take one of them back. So they can go into the water pump. It's a very important job for them to do. Can't get all the materials. Well, they are still cutting down the trees over here. Autosave, always fun. Because we also need to look where is the flow the largest, so we can easily build a compact water wheel. We don't have big water wheels here, but we do have the large power wheel. We have vertical power shaft tunnels. Interesting. Windmill. We don't got a big windmill, but we got different kinds of engines. They use materials, but you know, as you can see, they get quite a lot of power from them. Some beavers are sleeping outside. They have finished up the 2 water pumps, so we can actually pump all the water. Yeah, you can see at them over there. As a day 3 started, they are working also on the tanks. When we have a drought, the first drought, we will go over here and then like go pretty heavy on cutting down the trees. So let's prep ourselves for that. Just make a checkerboard pattern. So we don't cut everything, but we do cut enough trees. No, don't. Oh, I keep misclicking. So we won't cut everything down, but we do cut down enough. We are collecting berries. Over here, we do seem to have a nice place where we can actually go ahead and build a lumber mill. We can't build a large lumber mill yet, but you know, in the future, it's an exclusive one for this faction. Large lumber mill, just like the large gear workshop and the large smelter. But we do need to find a place where it can easily be built. I'm thinking somewhere over here because we got water and bad water flowing here. But we need to wait till these trees are grown up a little bit. Don't want to just remove them because they are trees. Early game trees are very valuable, and we shouldn't just remove them just because we can. We can cut down quite a lot over here. On day 4, we haven't had a notification about getting a drought. We have one beaver working in a farmhouse. We have some berries. Can't really grow any more. But let's make this berry so they can the berries can actually be collected. And the cycle of growing berries can actually restart before we actually get ourselves in too much of a problem. Over here, let's give up beavers some housing. We have 12 beavers so far, so 4 houses should be enough. We can build 3 more houses over here. But we won't necessarily need them. We do, however, need to go and build some inventor huts, so during the drought when they can't really pump water or anything, they can go and collect science points. Because we need at least, let's see, how much science do we need for the forest? At 30 science points. It is not that much, but we still need to get them. We now have 0. Do have collected up some good amount of berries, which our beavers can eat. 6 of them can now actually go and sleep inside. So they don't get a debuff of, you know, not being well. But this has a -3 debuff, so they are neutral. And the ones sleeping in here, well, they are rapidly getting shelter, so they actually get a +1. So they will move, they will walk a bit quicker. And for over here, I'm thinking, because our farmhouse can reach into here, we won't be able to plant anything right now. But the moment this becomes dry land, we can grow some little bit more radishes. They need 4 days to grow. Hopefully a drought is not that, well, kind of long, but not too long. You know what I mean? So we can grow something over here in case we don't have enough over here. Maybe it is wasted effort, but we'll never know. Do need, however, a path through there. as we are in the 5th day and we haven't had a notice of a bad tide coming in. Because we are in hard mode, so we do need to get, well, let them just finish this one first before they build those ones. So hard mode still means we can get up to 30-day droughts, and I believe also 30-day bad tides. Or is it a little bit shorter? I don't quite remember. I clicked the hard mode button, so we have one beaver doing nothing, so you can go into the farmhouse. Doesn't really matter because you don't actually have something to do. They can eat the berries. We have 88 berries. They need 3 more for the wood. We could also just replace, build them over here. And we could build over there, just to be safe. Some storage for water, because we are still very water dependent. But in the future we could go over on other liquids. Well-being level 3, nice. 2 beavers doing nothing. Well, they soon will be. As we get a drought in 3 days. So those 2 small tanks are important, and try to get at least 1 inventor hut ready. So during the drought we can actually go and just build stuff and, you know, work up enough science so we can actually build a forester. As you can see, we are very quickly growing out of this island already. But we can't make any planks yet, and we can't make any... Well, we should work towards planks. But we need to be able to actually fit it in somewhere. If you remove that tree, can we actually... No, because there's a small little tree. Could build it over here. And a power compact water wheel. It is a low no, not low workplace priority. Construction priority is low. And now we are collecting science. Nice. I do have an idea where I want the forester over here. We are going to mark it down with a couple of parts, so a new tree won't grow here. We reach level 4. Nice. So, are we running through the night? Let's speed it up a little bit through the night. 107 water should be enough. We got plenty of food over here. They can harvest. This could work, but it's really dependent on actually how long, I mean, our drought is going to be. Yes, these can reach pretty much the entire island, so that's a good thing. And as soon as we have a forest, we can just strip cut down all of these pines and replace them with partially pines, but also trees. Oaks, they are the most efficient. They do take a long time to grow, however, 30 days. All maples, apple trees, pines. Now, which one is more efficient? I think doesn't really matter. 15.5 days and 12 days for 3 and 2 logs. But the apple tree is interesting because we could harvest those apples. Yeah, let's place in here just one more lodge. Shall we actually have? This one is the highest priority. We do now have enough science for our forester. So let's build it. 30 science, yes. But let's, for now, grow pine trees over here. And over there, as we have a 5-day drought. Well, let's just... No, for the moment we don't. But we can mark everything for cutting now. As you can see, these aren't irrigated anymore. So let's plant up that patch. We should be able to also harvest them. And then we prioritize harvesting. And we can go ahead over here. Build a couple of lumberjacks. Get them in here and cut down those trees. Let's pause these two. Well, they do still have trees to cut over here, but we don't have any planks. So we shouldn't cut down everything quite yet. Let's pause these water pumps. We have 141 water. Should be enough. Otherwise, we could build over here a little bit of an emergency pump. Use this little bit of a, well, now lake to use that water. But for now, let's just collect those trees. And should get a little storage for our trees. Can get up to 20 logs in here. It's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle to get. And also this one. It fits over here, so we can just place it there. This will soon become our industrial area, so this will be oak trees. They need a long time to grow, but maybe we can use it. These are growing, that's working nicely. Cutting down the trees. And I think we will easily survive our first drought over here. We got 4 of them working in here. Let's reduce 2 of them, so this is finished, but we can't use it quite yet. And give them a storage over here for planks. We shouldn't forget to pause all of these by the time. Yes, we can actually put an extra farmer in the farmhouse. This would work, but then we would need to remove one little berry bush. It's not the end of the world. Make it for reddish. So our beavers are sleeping through the night. These are still marked for harvesting, so we can, the moment these grow up, we can harvest them before the water comes back and we can't use it anymore. We have 2 workers going on that should. Well, let's pause one of them. Well, 2 of them and put them into. Oh, we haven't named this. Our village obviously is called Beaville. This is our 4th series, so we should call it Beaville number 4. So we are well underway. We're making a good start over here, I think. We have 89 water left, that's all good. And in the next episode, I think we can expand our colony a little bit. Yes, we can now. Put in over here so they can actually store the radishes. These are almost fully grown. They can. Well, the last day we should give them a longer days to actually harvest everything in here. We have 1 baby beaver, we have 2 free beds, so we can have up to 15 beavers. 15 beavers, yes, I have that correct. So these should be very soon. Oh, hi. Should not have marked that one for planting, because this pipe of the water pump actually can't reach to the ground. It won't do anything if the pipe is in this kind of state. But yeah, 1 day left in this drought. Do we have anything more for them to build? Well, we should prep things. This only needs 7 planks. This soon will be ready to make planks, but we need to have water flowing through here to actually make some planks. So it is the last day of the drought. We'll give them a 24-hour workday to get as much done as we can. And then these trees during the next wet season can actually regrow and sprout more trees. And we can keep this as an emergency tree patch if this is all not enough. Yes, they are picking things up. Could do it a bit quicker, but as long as we keep everything in here. There's no point in building an extra farm for this, so this is just bonus food. Well, we do actually need it, because these won't be growing. Well, they need to be replanted and they need 4 days to actually grow back. So it is a good thing we actually have this build up here. I just hope we actually can pick it up quick enough. It is set to have 24 hours, but you know. These ones, they can be paused before the water comes back. This can be unpaused, just like these. Yeah, still have 61 water, 113 food. So I can think we can say we survived the first drought. We survived it very well, I think. And if you want to see more Timberborn, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. I hope you have a very good, enjoyable rest of your day, and I hope to see you again the next time. See you, goodbye, and oh, they are thirsty. Well, they just need to go and take a drink. I'm just keeping this on for as long as I can, so they don't get it. They are still picking up trees from over here, but before the egg. So let's see when the water actually hits, and then we will end this episode. Yeah. Plenty of wood. Yeah, we have nothing to worry about. Let's speed it up a little bit. Water is coming in, as you can see. We also got some bad water coming in here, which will start to move this water wheel. And we have water coming in here, so don't get stuck in the water too long. Because how quick will the... Come on, beavers. And they die pretty much instantly, so let's give them a little bit of a break. We do have enough we do have enough food to last us a couple of days. So till the next time, see you, goodbye, and have a great rest of your day.